We hear the concern and
Yeah.
worry in those people's voices and the real pain of the shutdown of all of this. What are you experiencing at Common Pantry, especially with these benefits about to expire?
Yeah, so thank you for having me on, Natasha. I really appreciate it. Common Pantry is experiencing a huge uptick in folks. Just this week, we turned away over 30 families because we have a limit to our programming. So, with 30% of the folks who come to us on average receiving SNAP, there's 70% that don't. So now we have this situation where we will be inundated with folks who come to Common Pantry who either have never needed to before because their SNAP benefits were able to get them over that gap, or people who have the 30% that are losing SNAP are going to need us even more. So it's a huge a huge struggle. And at the end of the day, food pantries are not going to get us out of this crisis. We're going to have huge pressures to fill the needs. That means that we need to purchase more food. We need to turn people away, which is not something that we really ever want to do or have had to do in most recently. So we're at a crossroads, and interesting. The federal shutdown is also forcing federal workers to come here for the first time ever. We had a woman who's a single parent of two children, lives with her aging mother, and she emailed me saying, "I have never had to do this before. What do I do?" And I said, "Just please come in and we'll figure it out." And we did together. And so we're seeing federal workers come in too.
Wow. I mean, there's so much there. And you're saying that already turning away about 30 individuals or families. What is
Yeah.
that? What is that like? To have to do that, and are you prepared for the increase in that experience, the increase in demand, the kind of lines that I'm sure you're expecting to see?
Yeah, well, we're preparing the best we can. We're making sure that everybody knows the various ways you can receive food from us. So, planning to max out every single program, and then also making sure that folks know about our online shopping and other ways that they can receive assistance. But more importantly, if we do have to turn people away, it is extremely heartbreaking for our staff and our volunteers to have to message that. But we also try to provide access by giving them other pantries that they can try to go to. But again, this is not a situation where pantries are going to be able to get us out of this crisis. It's just going to put more pressure on us, which has always been pretty high.
There was one moment in particular really standing out to us. Yesterday, Nichole Berlie spoke with a single mom who has two kids. She's working. She's not making
Yeah.
enough to not be on SNAP,
Yeah.
but she said her family, will have to go without. Let's play a part of what she had to say.
Well, it's a lot of mental work to reorganize my budget and pulling from areas that ultimately just end up costing my children. It just means that we carve out like anything that could be extra has to go. I have two teenagers, they have cell phones. Maybe we don't continue their cell phone lines. It's really hard and it feels pointlessly hard considering the impact.
Tell us more about the children you're expecting will be
Yeah.
impacted by this. What are you seeing and hearing around the impact it's placing on kids?
This is incredibly dangerous for our country. There are dozens of families that we see a week that are coming here for healthy food, access to lean proteins, fruits and vegetables, eggs and milk. And when they leave here, because they can only come here once a month, where are they getting that extra support? Low-wage jobs are not getting them there, which is what this woman alluded to. And the vast majority of our guests work. So these are families that are going to have to try to figure out, go without, and it is it is unconscionable that we can't figure this out. SNAP, there's no argument. SNAP is the most effective solution to those who are on the cusp of or in poverty, who work, who qualify. It is an absolutely effective means. And just to underscore this, for every meal that Greater Chicago Food Depository can provide, 9 meals are provided by SNAP. It is an economic generator in this country, and we know it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.